Ghana is embarking on a significant agricultural transformation under the leadership of President Mahama, whose administration has just launched irrigation projects in 8 regions of the country, aimed at cutting the nation's staggering 2 billion annual food import expenditure, a figure that has long weighed on the economy. And Mahama's administration wants to put an end to it. Announced through the Ministry of Food and Agriculture, this initiative, dubbed Irrigation for Wealth Creation, seeks to expand irrigation infrastructure across 8 regions, boosting food production and reshaping Ghana's agricultural landscape. So let's break it down. But before we begin, kindly like this video as it goes a long way to inform more people, and hit the subscribe button, turning on the post notifications to stay updated on current happenings in Africa. Now let's get right into it. On February 21st, 2025, the ministry outlined plans for the first phase of this initiative, set to unfold over 1 year as a pilot program spanning 8 key regions: the Volta region, Oti, Central, Northeast, Northern, Savannah, Upper West, and the Upper East regions. Regional ministers in these areas have been directed to spearhead stakeholder engagements, ensuring that local leaders, farmers, and communities are fully involved in the process. This collaborative approach is designed to facilitate smooth implementation and address regional needs effectively. Agricultural Minister Eric Opoku emphasized that these regions were chosen due to the long-standing potential for irrigation development, marking a critical step in unlocking Ghana's agricultural capacity. This ambitious effort hinges on a substantial allocation of resources, with the government designating 10,000 hectares of land for the initial phase, aligning with President Mahama's broader Agri for Economic Transformation agenda. During a meeting with selected regional ministers, Minister Opoku confirmed that discussions with local chiefs to finalize land agreements are nearing completion, setting the stage for construction to begin. He noted that the specific type of irrigation systems, whether drip, sprinkler, or surface, will be determined following detailed field assessments by technical experts, ensuring that each region receives tailored solutions suited to its terrain and water availability. Ghana's reliance on rainfall has long constrained its agricultural output, a challenge Minister Opoku addressed candidly. He revealed that only 1.6% of Ghana's 1.9 million hectares of arable land is currently irrigated, a stark contrast to the West African average of 13.9%. He explained that this dependency on seasonal rains limits farming to specific times of the year, leaving production vulnerable to unpredictable weather patterns. To counter this, the government is investing heavily in irrigation infrastructure, aiming to enable year-round cultivation and stabilize food supply. This shift is expected to reduce the disruptions caused by erratic climate conditions and bolster agricultural resilience across the targeted regions. The stakes are high, as Ghana's reliance on food imports, costing over $2 billion annually, remains a pressing economic concern. Minister Opoku underscores the urgency of this initiative, questioning why Ghana spends billions on imports when it possesses the land and potential to feed itself and even export to neighboring countries. He stressed that improving irrigation is a cornerstone of reducing this dependency, allowing farmers to increase yields and meet domestic demands, a sentiment that the current President Mahama shares with the minister. By curbing import costs, the government aims to redirect those funds towards national development, strengthening Ghana's economy and its standing as a regional agricultural leader. While the full cost of the Irrigation for Wealth Creation initiative remains undisclosed, Mr. Opoku indicated that financial details will be presented in the 2025 budget statement, which is expected later this year. He stated that a specialized team has been commissioned to finalize project designs and cost estimates, which will determine the initiative's total price tag. Once the budget is approved by Parliament, the government plans to award contracts and move swiftly into the implementation phase, ensuring that construction begins without delay. This structured approach reflects a commitment to transparency and fiscal responsibility as the project progresses. Beyond technical infrastructure, President Mahama's irrigation projects are poised to uplift Ghana's rural communities by empowering farmers and revitalizing local economies. With 10,000 hectares under irrigation, smallholder farmers, who form the backbone of Ghana's agriculture, will gain access to reliable water sources, enabling them to diversify crops and boost productivity beyond subsistence levels. Minister Opoku highlighted that this initiative could triple yields in pilot regions, creating surplus harvests for local markets and potentially for export. This shift promises to generate jobs in farming, agro-processing and transportation, particularly in underdeveloped northern and eastern regions, reducing rural poverty and stemming urban migration. By equipping farmers with modern tools, the government is fostering a new era of agricultural entrepreneurship that could triple across West Africa. The potential impact of these 8 irrigation projects are profound, with the government anticipating a significant increase in agricultural output across the pilot regions. By enabling farmers to cultivate crops throughout the year, the initiative promises to enhance food security, ensuring a steady supply of staples like maize, rice, and vegetables for Ghana's growing population. Beyond feeding the nation, this effort aims to create surplus production for exports, generating revenue and employment opportunities in rural communities. President Mahama's administration views this as a dual victory, securing food dependency while driving economic transformation through agriculture. Despite the optimism, hurdles remain that could test the project's success. Securing adequate funding beyond the initial phase is critical to sustain and expand irrigation infrastructure. Engaging local farmers and communities in maintaining these systems will be essential to ensure long-term functionality and prevent neglect. Ghana's variable climate, marked by droughts and heavy rains, also requires adaptive irrigation designs to withstand environmental shifts. However, the proactive involvement of regional ministers and the support of local stakeholders signals a strong framework to address these challenges and deliver on Mahama's vision. President John Dramani Mahama's launch of these 8 irrigation projects is positioning Ghana as a trailblazer in African agriculture, with implications that resonate far beyond its borders. As of February 2025, the rapid rollout of this initiative underscores a resolute commitment to curbing the $2 billion import expenditure and transforming Ghana into a food-secure nation. This effort transcends irrigation. It's a strategic move to harness Ghana's agricultural potential, reduce economic vulnerability, and inspire a continent-wide shift towards self-reliance. What are your thoughts on Ghana's irrigation push? Could it set a precedent for Africa's agricultural future? Share your views in the comments below. Like this video if this update resonates with you, share with others as well, and subscribe for more insightful content into Africa's evolving story. Check out this next video on impressive progress happening right here in the African sphere. Thank you, and on to the next video. Be sure to check this next video out.